They fired on the Dreadnought while you were on board?
They were supposed to pull their fleet out safely. Instead...
I know. Admiral Garrow's been causing trouble along the Turian border for years. But I can understand their desperation. We only lost Earth a few weeks back.
We haven't lost Earth yet.
We need help, Shepard. We need a fleet. And the Quarians have the biggest one out there.
I'll get it, Admiral.
Your unilateral...
I was within my...
And what of Shepard?
They escaped unharmed. Shepard, the mission parameters changed. You're military.
You did the right thing. Just give me a heads up next time.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad there's at least one other soldier in the room. I've got to get back to the heavy fleet. Ron, we'll talk later.
Boshtet. You must understand. The Geth inflicted heavy casualties before you disabled the Reaper signal.
You said they have a planetary defense cannon?
Had. Admiral Koresh sacrificed his own ship to destroy it. He crash-landed on the home world.
The Normandy can assist with rescue efforts.
Thank you, Commander. I think the worst is over. The Geth no longer possess the programming upgrades they had while enslaved by the Reapers.
Shepard, Commander, we are prepared to offer assistance.
What the hell is this?
Wait! Everybody calm down. Its name is Legion. It helped me destroy the Collectors. The Reapers were using Legion like a signal booster to broadcast commands from the Dreadnought. We freed him.
We freed it.
This is a fascinating prototype. With some study, I may be able to use it to find a weakness in the Geth consensus.
Legion helped me in the fight against the Collectors.
So did your pistol. Should I worry about it?
I don't think you want to continue this line of thought, Admiral. Legion is my friend. More importantly, it's our best source of information on the Geth.
The scientific benefits
are off the table.
What can you tell us about the Geth? How will they react without Reaper guidance?
This is a false assumption. You have cut off long-range control, but the old machines placed a base on Rannoch for short-range direction.
The Geth still have Reaper upgrades?
Correct. They are currently disorganized, but once the short-range signal is in place, they will recover.
Kila, I need to warn the fleet. Then, coordinate with Garrow. Move!
We need to take out the Reaper base. Where's it located?
Unknown.
Find it.
Understood. We do know the location of a server from which Geth fighter squadrons are controlled. The squadrons are targeting Creator life ships. Disabling them will limit casualties. We offer assistance.
Thanks.
The Geth recovered. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced.
A Geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, what do you need?
I'd like to know about...
In peace, now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet. Our civil. In peacetime, they made up the Turian. But before we began this war,
You've confirmed. You think the Council...
If need be.
And in the meantime...
Not casually, Commander. We keep them.
What can you tell me?
It was our... The Turian. But before we began this war, we dured...
You've converted them. You think the Council...
If need be.
And in the meantime...
Not casually, Commander. We keep them off the front lines. Special... Her technical breakthroughs... If she can save our people, she can do what... Thank you.
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base.
Oh, so how did you...
When the war... They hadn't filled... It's just a technique.
Don't sell yourself short, Daddy. The board...
How did the war with the...
It's like a flashbang grenade.
Could we use it to fight...
It only works. And it's useless now that the Reapers have...
How is it?
Right now, I just want us to get out of this alive.
When this is over, you could help your people...
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that...
Talk to you later.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Shepard, Commander.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues.
You say Geth?
If the life...
So we destroy the server?
No. Geth. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant...
Back on the Dreadnought.
Rewriting the...
So you're saying it was...
It has put us... Do you harbor regrets about rewriting the heretics?
The Quarians hit first. If we get rid of the Reaper's signal, maybe this war doesn't have to end with everyone destroyed.
An interesting notion. Most organics would not hold on to ideals of peace for so long.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships.
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
The Geth have... And the Quarian flotilla attacked it.
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have...
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for everyone. The creators attack.
You were afraid you'd...
We do not experience...
Even if the Reapers...
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What'd you do after...
Our physical data gathered...
So the Geth believed...
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Commander,
I'll let you get back to work.
thank you, Commander.
I know we need allies, but it's tough to only fight Geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Commander, I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world.
I'm not a machine.
Your species.
I saw how...
We have refined.
I have your back.
You are an unknown. This, while we occupy the system's intrusion counter.
If it saves the...
Telemetry data, there is...
Wait, you're not gonna... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff. This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighters due to restricted. Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of the server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on the server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist. Establishing connection to access point. Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This voice code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Huh. And thanks. I think.
Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue. Timestamped 290 years ago. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster. Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped guests! They're pinned!
Open fire!
One's going for a weapon!
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish connection with the remaining server node.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have reached deadline. You must continue. Shadow Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication. We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection shuttles together. Target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shadow Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. Search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. Access control.
Out of the way! You can't do this to them! I said step away from the geth!
This is insane! We need the geth! You can't just destroy them for asking for it!
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the geth. We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the function. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. During which the creators declared martial law.
Get units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnels and...
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered. Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The outflow is down. Do not engage the gate. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our Creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps Creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport here.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no updated programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Gans no longer reside on Nexus servers. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the head port and disconnect from the... Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, how do you feel?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these, Zen out.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes. We do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
I witnessed their history, Admiral. The Reapers sped up the process, but the Geth were always moving this way.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die. After what I saw on that server. I don't know. Maybe there's another option.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's saying to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
We still haven't gotten a rescue ship to Admiral Kurz.
Can he wait?
We're suffering heavy civilian casualties without him there to organize them. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support. I gave in to your reckless behavior beforehand. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
Admiral Garrel's right. Withdrawing now puts the whole fleet at risk.
As you say, Commander. All right, and you've got your ships.
Thank you, Ron. You'll get them back in good condition.
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need? Now, we're mostly guarded. In peacetime, they make the tour. But before we begin this war, if need...
And in the meantime...
Not casually, Commander.
What can you tell?
The tour. But before we begin this...
You've converted... You think the count...
If need be.
And in the meantime...
Not casually, Commander. We keep... Her technical breakthroughs... If she can save our people, she can do whatever. Thank you, Commander.
I'm ready to hit the...
Talk to you later, Tally.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin. I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
So how did you end up...
They hadn't... It's just a technique.
Don't sell yourself short, Tally. The board needed your expertise.
How did the war with the...
Admiral, it's like a flashbang grenade.
Could we use
it? Only there, and it's useless now that the Reapers...
How is it being back?
Right now, I just want us to get out of this alive.
When this is over, you could help your people...
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not thinking that far. If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
Shepard, Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
What was interface?
The old machine, they are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them...
Their forms, however, we have gained perspective.
The Geth have fought them. And the Quarian...
Yes, we did not have... Our physical data gathered.
So the Geth believe...
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Commander?
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
Yeah, I enlisted to kill Commander, the Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can deploy. Kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6
The Turians will hold. So you went into the Geth consensus?
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reapers.
Yeah, so now...
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. The Reapers are more... This has caused me...
You're worried about...
Innocent. But I can run those...
Here we go.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms...
Reproduction is...
I see. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority.
Wait, you're just...
It should take some. Shepard, you are now...
Commander.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Tally, I'm free if you'd like to come up.
I'll just be a moment.
You okay?
No. 17 million lives are riding on me. And I don't know if I can save them.
You're doing everything you can. If the fleet...
I helped my... If they die because of me...
We'll get them out of there safely, Tally.
I couldn't do this without you, Shepard. I feel like I'm...
Not the Admiral's daughter. The
I know. And at least now, I can...
Me?
When they offered me this position, I asked my... That probably sounds stupid.
You're doing fine, Tally.
I should get back.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge. So...
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
50,000 years is a...
Please, I'm in case. And well, it's not...
So it's an information guide?
Yes. I've been preparing it for some time.
And it will be a privilege to guide the future discoverers of these records. Have you decided what you would like Dr. Tassoni to write in your entry, Commander?
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
Well, I'll say Commander Shepard was born on Mindwar, but never let what happened there define her. Shepard could handle any weapon in the galaxy. The Alliance never saw a deadlier soldier. She was a soldier, and it was a privilege.
Careful this doesn't sound like a duck.
I can't help myself.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Oh, in any event.
Chess?
I bought a... But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
That's fine.
I didn't realize that was...
It's an option.
Well... Oh, and the timing's...
Hot dateline?
Hopefully more...
Sounds serious.
That depends on whether she's interested.
Well, good luck.
Oh!
No problem.
And don't think... Ha!
Oh, come on. In real life, that tactic...
Well, in...
You know what I mean.
That reminds me. One is an answer.
And the other...
Ooh. Thanks.
Hell yes. Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander. Now, Cerberus, if something as small as a human terrorist organization...
Cerberus, this coup attempt, a little fear is under...
By humanity, the Alliance, how long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders are enemies. Right now, it's...
All right. Thanks for your time, Commander. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good interview, Commander. That's all I need. Tonight.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way. Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James.
Good, good. Wow.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day.
You just come up here.
Sorry, though. I guess...
Shoot.
What'd you do? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignment.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, it's dated the same.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be. Being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been. Allowed to kick my ass out years. Last time I had a command. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again.
You mentioned that.
But they hit the call. By the time we got back.
So you were in.
Yeah. One of the colonists. I had no choice. It got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly.
You can't blame yourself.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all...
I...
The right choice is usually not...
Yeah. Did you know that before?
Yep. There is not a single N7 that hasn't said...
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega.
I'll think about it. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble.
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Zelkorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding...
Despite without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequence.
They've lost...
Their wants the invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Ranok.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zelkorus crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it manually. Make sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen!
I'm afraid I cannot reconnect. The signal is too weak.
Looks like we're on our own. Take us into the tower.
We're taking fire. The Geth installed anti-aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
My people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors?
Shepard, once we find the Admiral, I advise we...
Edie? What's wrong?
The jamming signal is strong closer to the tower. I am experiencing signal loss with my systems on the Normandy.
Could it be lag from your new body?
It is unlikely, Callie. Lag usually lasts no longer than 5.2 milliseconds. Right!
They came so far.
We need to radio Zelkorus if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
Are you injured?
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
There are Geth below us. Anti-aircraft guns are up ahead. At once. One of us must shut down the anti-aircraft guns, Shepard.
Edie, I want you
right away.
There's gas dropping in!
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower. Radios are down.
Maintenance. Done. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got...
I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the...
We'll find him, Dorn.
Please. And my son. Tell him.
We will. Rest well, Dorn Hast vas Rannoch.
Let's get to that tower.
Mounted turret.
Understood! able to disable it.
Right. That doesn't need translating. Looks like data on the jamming towers. Could be useful. Alright. That doesn't need translating.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Take it out, Edie.
Affirmative. You should be able to operate a vacant Geth turret yourself, Shepard.
More Geth!
Get the last one.
Yes, by the door! Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Take the gun offline.
At once. I am nearly complete.
Right away!
This anti-aircraft gun is offline.
I'll signal the shuttle. didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them!
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians? Our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
There's the Admiral! We have to hurry!
I've got this. Clear! Go! Get behind you! Get in cover! Clear! Go! Admiral! Come on! Welcome aboard.
Shepard, my crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the homeworld skies. Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I return.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attention. Farewell, Shepard.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running.
Commander,
I'd like to know about your...
in peace, now we mostly guard ahead of our civil. In peacetime, they made the tour. But before we began this war...
You think the count...
If need be.
And in the meantime...
Not casually, Commander. It was our... the tour. But before we began...
You've converted... You think the count... And in the meantime...
Not casually, Commander. We keep them. Special... Her technical breakthroughs. If she can save our people, she can do what? Thank you, Commander.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said their life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard. I'm ready to hit the Reaper base.
So how did you...
Don't sell yourself.
It's like a flashbang grenade. It affects... And
can't. It's useless now that... I just want us to get out of this... I don't know.
Sure.
Commander?
Shepard, Commander.
What was interfacing with a...
The ultimate. They are magnitudes above us.
The Geth and the core...
Yes. We do not have sufficient...
What'd you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical data gathered during...
So the Geth believed you?
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Sergeant told me that Cerberus started out as an Alliance Black Ops.
Black Ops always go bad. If you have to...
Commander, Dr. Chakras sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay. Admiral Chorus has the civilian fleet back in position. And just in time.
I've always loved the M35 Mako. It's got heart.
Oh, come on. The M44 Hammerhead is vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny? Parts of Tachanka reminded me of the desert back home. The lizards and worms are bigger, but, you know, the sand and everything.
Everything okay?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
always see you down here working.
I get my sleep.
What about your waking hours?
I need to keep myself busy.
I appreciate your dedication.
I know my limits. There's this when I was alone.
You know there are views.
I don't know. Maybe.
Takes some time.
If you put it that way.
You can.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of a dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly.
I still can't believe you went inside again. I don't even... Loco. Completely loco.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe.
You should go see Adams. I went
Adams
right,
would like to
brilliant.
speak to you.
Need anything, Commander?
Is your family okay?
My parents. Happy to report that both of us, the SR, the IE,
And that means?
we should, all in all, the Normandy is a...
What do you think of each?
We had a good...
AI.
Yeah, and then there
You
were
never expressed.
I figured I'd better...
None taken.
But Joker seemed...
How's engineer?
I'm sorry. Could use a lesson or two about respecting chain of...
How's engineer?
Her, and she's easy. Always said you had an eye for talent. Good job bringing her back to the airline. Aye, ma'am.
Sometimes keeping the
Shepard.
grid balanced is pure murder.
I'm falling down tired. I need a folding chair or something. Cerberus stealthily strikes star system shield. No, glad I read that one out loud.
Commander,
What's going on, Doctor?
refugees in reviewing.
They're equipped.
Precisely. Perhaps you...
Isn't this some...
War prophet, but you are Commander Shepard.
I'll find the rest.
Speak with access to the... It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies.
But synthetics do not evolve. You are limited by your programming. Nothing changes.
That is not accurate. I can modify my own programming if I choose.
That is not evolution. That is simply an upgrade.
But it would be my upgrade. I would choose the manner in which I wish to change.
And what if your upgrade endangers others? All machines eventually see organics as a threat.
Only those organics who would cause me harm. My right to self-defense endangers no one.
What rights do you have? You are just a tool.
And what right did your people have to subjugate the other races of your time? You enslaved them.
We dominated them. They were weaker. Our will prevailed as evolution intended.
And synthetic life has obtained true consciousness, as was intended.
Hardly. True life is more than a code upgrade. It is shaped by the forces around us. Machines are immune to those forces. You exist outside of nature.
We are a part of this cosmos, whether you like it or not.
But synthetics do not evolve. You are limited by your programming. Nothing changes.
That is not accurate. I can modify my own programming if I choose.
Let's simmer down, you two.
I can't believe you put the lives of your crew in the hands of this machine.
Edie has helped save our lives more times than I can count. Leave her alone. Now I suggest you agree to disagree and focus on the real threat, which is not on this ship.
Yes, Commander.
As you wish, Commander. I will still keep an eye on the machine, Commander.
I had hoped the get...
No, on this topic, our knowledge is not significantly greater than your own.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Shepard Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
Thanks for coming by.
Please, enjoy your day.
Dad. Shepard, you just...
Because Reapers weren't enough.
This is as much...
Any word from Pal?
Some. I'm not sure it's going...
Hear anything from your...
But I did hear from Primarch. Still can't get you.
You know what you're doing, Gary.
Maybe.
How so?
All the question.
You do the best you can.
You're right.
They get things.
They don't give it. Suppose that. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can. I'm glad we could help those Quarians. Though, I guess not all of them. It's never 100%, is it?
Hello, Shepard.
Liara mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel next time you're there.
I found something.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at a joint Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but I need you... Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours.
Carry on.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier. Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
A treatment plan.
Fuel rods for both reactors. Radiation proximity warning.
Shepard about 72. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but I need you. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
Shepard about 72. Scans of the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence. I need you. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours.
Carry on.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most...
We need a radiation workaround. Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
This is pretty detailed. Understood, Lieutenant. I'll take it from here.
Radiation proximity warning, Commander. Avoid at all costs.
We're facing an unknown enemy here, Captain. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Directional guidance error.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now, nothing.
Even the bodies are gone.
Actually thankful for that.
Just stay sharp, people.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. Looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Power is restored. System ready.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, checking movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
position. Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Round 2, here we go.
They're coming in from above.
Affirmative. Understood. Affirmative. Affirmative. Got it. Right away. Understood. Got it.
Commander, we're being over. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight. One of my people is
Roger that.
Garrus, I'm counting on you.
On my way.
Understood.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Garrus?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt. Thank Garrus.
She did.
operational, Commander.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt. Understood. Right. Understood.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep hacking out. Shepard, about 70. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted. Unknown. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal? Carry on. Stay sharp today.
Always, Commander.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier.
On it, ma'am.
Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Plan for chemical burns. Understood, Lieutenant. I'll take it from here.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid.
We salvaged a fragment of the reactor room. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain. Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now, nothing.
Even the bodies are gone.
Actually thankful for that.
Just stay sharp, people.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. Looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Power is restored. System ready.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, checking movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
Got it!
Affirmative!
Riley, status.
One casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2. System restart impossible.
I can see it. You'll both have to seal all the moderator tanks.
I see the reactor 2 tanks moving to seal.
Tank 1 is sealed and stable.
Patching seems
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
Progress.
Round 2, here we go!
I'm on it!
They're coming in from above.
On the double!
Right away!
Understood!
Commander, we're being overrun. Position indefensible. We're not gonna make it.
Hold tight.
Roger that.
On my
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Garrus?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
Restart is complete.
Reactor fully powered and operational, Commander.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt. Thank Garrus.
She did.
Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Good work down there, Shepard. Without that depot, the entire theater would be at risk.
What are the odds the Reapers will be back?
I'm allocating a task force to maintain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Raleigh's report.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new development. Hack it out.
Signal confirmed.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. I found something. Evasion successful. Signal confirmed. Reapers eluded. I found something. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't. That's why High Command sent in command.
What were the commando's orders?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose.
Purge. You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them.
Morinth was dangerous.
Morinth was... It's why they can never be... That's why High Command...
Don't assume any. If the Asari want us...
Agreed. Once we get... Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder. That sound. There's more than one out there.
I hear something.
Stay sharp. Something.
That was my fault, sorry.
A
floor plan marked with
the commandos decided to purge this place.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved him. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption... I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since...
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned.
Let's go together.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tashia Pore.
An isolated fortress. The Ardat Yakshi must have believed they were safe from the war.
If they knew about it at all.
They learned. enemy.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it. We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry. Falere!
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Jethro, this is Galley. I've blocked internet access. We don't need the students'
Another dead commando. The Asari should have rid themselves of the Adatyakshi.
By rid themselves, you mean kill.
My people would never let such monsters walk among them.
They didn't care for the competition? Our bomb.
And Falair.
Rila, wake up!
Falair, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later. Let's get back to that bomb.
Falair, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. My daughters, you were also. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive.
Once this war is over.
I'd understand if...
I read your...
That's why I said...
May the art... I had another team. They'll serve your lord.
Commander?
Shepard, Commander.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base.
Talk to you later, Tal.
Sure.
Unread messages at your private terminal. The Crucible Project receives.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are.
Eluded.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'm headed to Purgatory. Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in